Hello and welcome to Scotty TV episode. I don't know because I didn't look before I started recording. You'll know because I'll look after this and put it on a thing, so you'll know. You'll know. Come on, I know. Bang, boom, Jets, Knicks, and stuff. You know, in New York. Even though I'm not in New York, I'm in Minnesota, dearie. Okay, so we got some topics. We got a couple of trailers I'm gonna give my thoughts on. And I have some schedule changes. I'm going to update you on October, November, December, the rest of this month, things that are changing. And then I got a topic to talk about at the end of this video that we'll get to. So, starting off with the trailer thoughts. Okay, so a couple of trailers came this week I want to talk about. One good, one not so much. First of all, the Hawkeye trailer. Now, I rewatched these. I watched both of these. I watched Hawkeye 3 times. I watched it once when it came out on Tuesday or Monday. When they put it out on Monday, I watched it one time. Watched it with my son on Tuesday, and I just watched it again for this video. And then the next trailer I watched twice. Once yesterday when they did it, and once now for this video. So sorry, I got dry skin and it itches. Excuse me, clear my throat. So, the Hawkeye trailer. It's a very, Christmas feel to it, because I think it takes place during Christmas, even though it's coming out November 24th, and my son even said, that's not Christmas. I'm like, no, that's more like Thanksgiving, but the episodes might air between then, depending on how many episodes there are, so, by the time it ends, it might be Christmas, who knows. And it's the basic thing, Hawkeye spending time with his family, and then he sees on the news that there's someone going around dressed as Ronin, and he goes to investigate, and he finds Kate Bishop, who's played by Haley Steinfeld. So, I'm not her biggest fan. I liked her fine in Bumblebee. I thought she was good there. So I know she can give a good performance. I don't know. When they said they introduced Kate Bishop, I know she's 23, 24 years old, but I was thinking someone in their 30s. Like maybe someone in their early 30s or late 20s. I don't know. And I know she's like 23, 24, but she looks really young. That's why she was able to play a high schooler in Bumblebee when she was 22 years old. And now she's playing a 22-year-old. But I don't know. She just has that young look, I don't know. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And yeah. Also, I want to comment. Rogers the musical. Compared to this musical with the Avengers. Rogers, I don't know. And interestingly, and I even looked this up on Wikipedia, Barton's wife is not there. She's not in the trailer. She's not on the show. The actress who plays her, Linda Cardellini, I forgot her name for a second. Velma from Scooby-Doo movies. She's not in this. And I want to know why. There's 2 logical answers. Both are going to piss off people. One, they got a divorce. He spent the entirety of Endgame trying to get his family back, his wife, his kids, everything, and they get divorced. 2, she died from some kind of disease. Again, or a car accident, or she died, period. Again, spent the entirety of Endgame trying to get her back. Now, if it's a disease, I don't know. I think it'd be more accepting if she got in a car accident that she came back. It's that kind of ironic. Oh, you're alive again now. Nope, you're dead now. I don't know. I hope they don't kill her. I hope they just say that she's busy working or something. I hope they don't kill her off. I hope this is not a divorce. Is it really? He's been through enough. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, and they show, he's going to train her. And I hope we get more information as to why he's going to train her. Because in the trailer, it just seems like she's going around like Ronin. She's a Hawkeye fan. And then I'm a Hawkeye fan too. I was born in Iowa. No, that's not what I mean. But and then he just is gonna train her, and he's talking to his kids. I'll be home by Christmas, and he's with. I don't know. Again, if he's still married to his wife, it's kind of weird. He's with a 22-year-old. I don't know. But it looks good. It's Disney, plus it's Marvel. You know they're going to do good. They haven't failed in a Disney in those TV series yet. And I'm including the Turner and Hooch show that my son and I watch. I haven't failed on those yet. So, yeah, I have high hopes for this. It looks good. I wanted a Hawkeye to have his own show. I actually came up with the idea. I used to... Okay, what I do sometimes, not so much anymore, is I would pretend and act out TV shows, because I have disability and I have imagination. Imagination! And I would use my imagination to create a Hawkeye show. This was back around the time the Avengers came out. And so I created a spin-off with Hawkeye, Black Widow, Maria Hill. Originally Coulson was there, but then I saw the Avengers, and so I took him off. And Nick Fury, and then I added Hank Pym, who was supposed to be younger, played by Mark Blucas in my head. For season 1, and then for season 2, we brought in Janet. I don't remember who in my head was playing her, but. And then season 3, which was my cliffhanger, because afterwards, my idea for season 3 was they were fighting Skrulls, by the way. The first season, their bad guys were Hydra. Then the second season, it was Skrulls. And Hawkeye had to jump off a cliff to blow up, to get the position to use his exploding arrow to blow up the Skrull mothership. And they presumed him dead. But we find out in season 3 that it never happened, because that Falcon, who was going to be played by, and this is a big step, Cuba Gooding Jr. was my idea to play Falcon. Which is not bad. But this is in my head, of course. But then, they said Falcon is going to be played by Anthony Mackie, because, it's coming out. I'm like, okay. I can add to it, and then they're adding other stuff. I'm like, you know what? It's imagination, but I'm done, And now we got a Hawkeye series, is what I'm trying to say here. And it looks really good. Took almost 8 minutes to talk about one trailer. But now next we have another trailer. I saw this trailer up there, right? It says, I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2021 or 2022, whatever, trailer. They're remaking it? And I was looking for Netflix. Didn't see Netflix or Hulu. Wasn't paying attention. Started playing and it comes up Prime Video. And I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. And it's exactly what you think a show on Prime Video or Netflix or Hulu would be. Honestly, if you didn't know what this trailer was for, you wouldn't be able to tell until the last 20 seconds, when they actually show the actual premise of I Know What You Did Last Summer. Most of this trailer is relationship bullshit, and twin sisters, and one of them's a lesbian, and it comes off like something on a CW show, and I like CW shows. And the CW superhero shows have more superhero in them than this does. I Know What You Did Last Summer. They say, oh, well, no one can ever find out. No one can ever find out. I'm like, find out what? And I'm like, I'm sitting through this and I'm going, oh my God, are they changing this from a slasher to I made out with a hot chick, with another chick during the summer, and I don't want anyone to find out? That would be fucking bullshit. And stupid. Fucking stupid. But no, then we get the thing, 20 seconds left on the clock of the car accident. Oh no. It looks like it's mostly girls. I know there's a couple of guys in the trailer, but every time they show the car accident in this, which is only a couple times, it's just girls. Look, I've said this before. I've complained with Wish Upon and Slender Man, and no fault to Joey King, by the way. I know she's in both those movies. But just because you are doing a horror film does not mean it has to be whiny teenage girl bullshit. I mean it. Look at 80s horror films. Yes, it was a bunch of teens, but you didn't have, it wasn't just about girls and their feelings and oh my god. No, you had good final girls. And nowadays the final girls from the current generation of horror films couldn't hold a candle to the final girls from back in the 80s and even in the 90s. I mean, come on. The only one I think would be able to hold their own is Rocky from Don't Breathe. Because she's one kick-ass chick. Oh, and it's the same actress, but from the Evil Dead remake. Her character from the Evil Dead remake is the same actress, and she's kick-ass in both of them. But, yeah, this looks terrible. Woke bullshit. It's 2021, so we gotta be woke bullshit. Main character's gotta be female, lesbian. We can't have any straight white dudes in our show. No. I'm sorry, but it looks like shit. It does. Moving on from the trailers, because I didn't expect this to be this long. Schedule changes. First and foremost, Franchise Friday is not going away, but for the rest of September, it sort of is. So, I began doing the Riddick franchise. Started out good, because I really like Pitch Black. And then last week I went to watch Dark Fury, and I had to rewind it a little bit, because I started watching it, and then I went to do something, was paying attention, and it was almost over because it's 35 minutes. So I rewound it, sat there, and watched it, and I was honestly not into it, but I did the review. And then I went to watch this, and the same thing happened, Chronicles of Riddick. Same thing happened. I got up, started doing other things, and then I had to rewind, sit down, and I'm sitting there going, and I said, I can't do this. I cannot sit through this. So, for the next 2 weeks, there will not be a Franchise Friday until October. Possibly October. I think I'll be doing it in October, but it's tentative. But I'll most likely will. But yeah, I've already changed those videos' names. You'll still hear me say Franchise Friday, but I've taken them out of the playlist. I've changed their titles to just regular reviews with spoilers. So they're not part of Franchise Friday anymore. But we'll get back to that in October. And speaking of which, we're going to continue right into that. October, Halloween Horror Month, baby. It's coming. It's fastly approaching. And I'm doing everything I can to not, go forward. But this year I have the discovery of pre-recording. So I can start watching horror movies, pre-recording the reviews, and then releasing them on the days in October. So I might start doing that. But, so, we'll start with Franchise Friday since we're kind of on that topic. Anyway, let me get a drink. There's 5 Fridays in October. Not deliberating with myself on which one I wanted to do. I decided that the Franchise Friday for October, Halloween Horror Month, will be Phantasm. You'll get a re-review of the first one. I did it last year, but I don't think I did a very good one. I'll be paying attention more. There's a lot to talk about with these movies. And there's also a lot not to talk about because it's kind of hard to follow these movies. But, you get them. To Be Tuesday. Still going to be going on. And there's 4 Tuesdays in October. Tentatively, what I want to do, if they stay on there long enough, although I'm going to try to pre-record these, because sometimes I plan something for To Be Tuesday, and then they take them off, and I can't do them. But I want to step into the world of Italian giallo horror. And so there are 4 Dario Argento films on there. Off the top of my head, I think it's Suspiria, Phenomena, and there's 2 others. I just don't remember what the other 2 were. But Yeah, I'm gonna do them in release order. So Suspiria come out in 1977. That'll be first. So yeah, and I'll be doing the Italian giallo horror, giallo, whatever. Yeah, and finally, I'll be doing random horror reviews. Most of those, I recently purchased some horror Blu-rays and DVDs from eBay. I will be doing. There's a couple that I already did before, but there's a couple new ones in there. Yeah, 31 on 31 this year, which I like doing. Last year I did, because originally I was going to do creature features, right? Wolf. And so I said to myself, what did I do last year? Because I started thinking about it. What did I do last year? And so I looked at the video I did last year, and it was movies from the 1940s to the 90s. And I'm like, okay, so I should do modern horror this time. It's only going to tackle two different decades, the 2000s and the 2010s. I don't think was there anything new that came out last year. I might include that. Fantasy Island came out last year. And Invisible Man. But that's a remake, so it doesn't count. Unfortunately. Well. Actually, it might. Because it's a remake, but it's not a remake. Because it has nothing to do with... I don't know. I don't include remakes, sequels, or prequels. Here's what I'll do. I'll look in my my collection of horror films and see what I have. And if I need to add a couple of remakes in there to make up the dividend, to make up the what I need, then so be it. But yes. And then November is going to be November. I'm planning on, this is another tentative thing, November being Van Damme month. So, To Be Tuesday will be Van Damme flicks, and then for Franchise Friday will be the Universal Soldier movies. The 4 actual Van Damme Universal Soldier movies. Now, there's 2 TV bullshits, okay? The actual Van Damme Universal Soldier movies. 2, which I think are good. 1, which I think is okay, and another which I think is Yeah, so Van Damme in November, hopefully, I've got some stuff in my car on eBay, and I keep having to kind of... I wish eBay would do the thing where once you put them in your cart, you have dibs, and no one can then purchase them from out on you, because that's not really fair, right? You can't always pay for them right away, right? You put them in your cart, they're yours. No one else can take them, but that's not how it works. So, I don't know. But, I deal with it, and I just put another one in there, and unless they're too expensive. December is coming back this year. Second annual December. Disney movies with a focus on Disney sequels. I have an idea to do the top 10 best worst Disney direct-to-DVD sequels, which will be, the 5 best and the 5 worst put together. So, number 5, worst. Number 5, best. That kind of thing. Because there are some that are bad, some that are good, and some that are just in the middle there. And the ones that in the middle I won't count, but the ones that are good, I will count. So, and then bad, I will count. So, yeah, there's that. Disney December, Disney movies, the gist. So that's the schedule. One last thing to talk about here, and it's sort of a news story. It's something I want to discuss. So, Andrew Garfield was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon a couple of nights ago, promoting that Tammy Faye movie, Eyes of Tammy Faye, whatever the hell it's called. Every time I see that, they're in like fat suits or something, and they look ridiculous. It's like I'm watching a weird, I don't know. But he was on there, and of course the subject of Spider-Man came up. And they give, this is all predetermined, right? They talk to the guests what they're gonna ask him and formulate an answer, and a predetermined answer. Yeah. So Jimmy brought up that there's a picture out there. Seems to be a picture out there of Andrew Garfield on the set of Spider-Man No Way Home. And Garfield's answer, it made me go, because it's conflicting. First, he's like, what picture? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen a picture. And then so Jimmy starts to explain the picture. He's like, oh, yeah, I've seen that picture. It's a Photoshop. Well, there's also a video, too. There's a video and there's a picture. I've seen both. They ain't Photoshop. Photoshop, deep fake, no, it's real. I'm sorry. But it's real. I can tell Photoshop bullshit and deep fake. Trust me. It's real. So he's like, no, it's Photoshop. And, he's like, oh, I wish I was in that movie. But, good luck to him. I like Tom Holland. He's good. Good luck to him. And I give him all the best. Okay. He supports him. He gives him his thumbs up. Now, people might say, who cares what he says, right? Because he's the worst Spider-Man. Well, not really to me. He's actually my favorite Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. I'm sorry. He is. He knows how to do emotions. When you see him cry, you're not laughing because he looks like someone stole his choo-choo train. Like when Tobey Maguire cries, actual crying. Like the scene where, spoiler alert, when Stacy dies, that's actual sad emotion. It doesn't look like he's... It looks like he's showing a lot of emotion, and Tobey Maguire just... Don't get me wrong, I love Tobey Maguire. He was the first Spider-Man. But for me, it's Andrew Garfield when it comes to live-action Spider-Man. Just saying. But, yeah, it's a PR thing, is what it is. It's very, we got caught, it's real, but we can't tell them it's real yet because we can't tell them that we're in it. For some reason, why they don't just come out and say it? We're not stupid, Disney, Marvel. We know they're in it. Just tell us already. All right? You're not going to have a bunch of villains from their universes and not have them. If you don't, you're fucking stupid. And Disney, I know you very well. I've known you for many, many years since I was a little bambino. And you're not stupid. Stupid is the furthest thing you are. So, yeah, just go ahead and tell us. Come on. Excuse me. I went toot. But yeah, that's it, folks. This is a longer one. But yeah, there you go. So what are your thoughts on everything I've discussed in this video? I didn't expect it to go that long, but it did. I talked too long about the Hawkeye trailer, but Anyway, so what are your thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one. Booyah!